So for the last 30 days, I have made a point of drawing faces every single day. At the start, I absolutely sucked. Like, you wouldn't even be able to tell some of my faces were faces. They look like aliens. These first pictures are actually tough to look at. But they're just ugly. Man, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing at first. I was just trying to draw things from memory. Like, you can see all my notes, but all the noses are too long, all the forefaces are too long, the lips are too low, faces are all too narrow, they just look oblong, man, there are so many issues. Around the second week, I think something started to click, because I started using guidelines instead of guessing and actually measuring things and looking for proportions. After 10 days, I started to draw features, individual features. After I started getting proportions right, it was more important for me to work on features. As you can see, I've done about 1 billion noses, I did like 1 billion mouths. Man, I did so many sets of lips. After that day, I got sick of thinking about and looking at lips. I had a couple good drawings. This was my first drawing that I was actually proud of. Pretty decent. Then I kind of got a bit lazy the next day and did a couple quick sketches. Then for some reason, the next few days, I thought I was him, and I thought I knew how to draw faces. So I skipped to drawing side profiles and 3/4 profiles, which were alright. I don't know why, I got really obsessed over it for a few days and ended up kind of not even really getting that good, but it's alright. And then I got onto my biggest weak point, which was hair. I spent a good 2 days trying to draw hair, and I got a little bit better. I started understanding a little bit more about how to incorporate textures and make things look like they have volume, which I found such a big issue. Over the last few days, you can tell that my drawings are getting better. Faces look like real faces. You could tell that I had slightly better symmetry. Eyes are more even than they were at the start, and noses did really, like, all the features actually look like real features, which I'm quite happy about. And then the last days I tried, well, this was literally the last day. I wanted to do like a decent drawing. I tried shading, tried making someone that looked decent, and I'm quite proud of it. Going from drawings looking like this to looking somewhat more like this, I think a lot of people will be happy, and I definitely am. I'm really proud of my progress. I think the best piece of advice I could give from my experience of drawing, you gotta look and measure stuff. That is important, is the most important thing. Everything has to be proportional. That is why faces look like faces, because stuff is proportional. At the start, that was my biggest issue. I did not do anything proportionally. That's why I had faces looking like aliens. The more symmetrical, the better. Now, obviously, by no means am I any good at drawing yet, but I can safely say the 3 biggest things that helped me were, number 1, showing up every single day and doing the hard work. Number 2 is focusing on one singular thing, one subject, which was faces for me. And number 3, which is arguably the most important, is expecting them to look absolutely terrible for the first couple weeks. But hey, I'm not scared of drawing faces anymore, and that's the whole point. And I still have a lot to improve on. Even with my final progress and my final faces, I can say that I'm still not the greatest at drawing symmetrically. Often my eyes are slightly wonky, which is something that I really need to fix. I really struggle with drawing eyes small. When I draw them really big, they're fine. But when they're smaller, I just cannot get them in the right positions. Then also, I really need to work on shading. I don't understand how to shade. That is something I need to learn completely new, completely afresh. Maybe that's what I'll do the next 30 days on. I think I said it a few times while I was drawing, but I really struggle with hair. Hair is just so difficult for me. I just cannot draw it. The texture is just, man, that is what I need to practice next. That, mouths and eyes are what I need to practice. You'd think I'd be kind of good at mouths after I did like a whole day and about 50 different mouth drawings, but maybe I still gotta practice, I still gotta get better. I also just clocked, you might have seen these little paintings in the back. They were not me, they were done by a friend. But look, absolutely amazing stuff. This was a photo I sent him, asking him to paint it. Shout out you, Tom. And then he did this little other one. He's amazing. They were not me, unfortunately. I'm not that talented at drawing or artwork yet. Wish I was. Maybe I'll get there someday.